May June 2017 time zone 2 maximum mark 6. The following figure consists of rows and columns of squares. The figures form a continuing pattern. Figure 1 has 2 rows and 1 column. Figure 2 has 3 rows and 2 columns, and so on. Figure 5 has P rows and Q columns. Write down the value of P and Q. So here it is 2, 3, 4, 5. So figure 5 will be having P is equal to 6 because it is increased by 1, 1. Column is denoted by Q. 1, 2, 3, 4. So figure 5 will be having Q is equal to 5. So Q is equal to 5, which is column number. Each small square has an area of 1 centimeter square. This one. Let An be the total number of figure N. The following table gives the first y values of An. So N is equal to 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 has 20, so 5 would be how much? If you'll see the sequence, the total number of rows and number of columns, multiplication gives you the total number of squares because every square is a 1. So 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 3 is 12. 5 times 4 is 20. So for figure 5, the total number of rows are 6 and columns are 5. So 6 times 5 is 30. So An is actually the number of rows times number of columns. And what is the relation between the rows and columns? If rows are 2, columns are 1. Rows are 3, columns are 2. Rows are 4, columns are 3. So count the number of columns is always a 1 less than the number of rows. So if I'm denoting by An, so An is basically n plus 1 times n. N plus 1 is your number of rows and n is number of columns. N is here 1, so n plus 1 is 2. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6 and so on. So n times n, because 1 and this n plus 1, I'm multiplying this n. 1 times 2, 2. 2 times 3, 6. 3 times 4, 12. 4 times 5, 20. 5 times 6, 30. So what if this is my n? 2 is what? N plus 1. So n plus 1 times n, you can write like this, or n times n is n square, 1 times n is n. So n square plus n. Thank you.